2023 Census. FG begs Biafra separatists. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. The National Population Commission (NPC) has pleaded with Biafra separatist groups in Nigeria not to disrupt the 2023 population census in the southeast geopolitical zone. Politics Nigeria recalls that in the 2006 census, the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MASOB, scuttled the society in the zone. NPC Federal Commissioner in charge of Abia State, Johnny Wabisi, who met the plea at a press conference on Monday, Yenomahia declared the adverse effect of the MASOB antagonism of the census in the southeast, which accounted for the low figures ascribed to states in the zone. According to him, a successful population census will be in the interest of everybody, including those pushing for referendum, arguing that the mandate must be based on population. In 2006, it was MASOB. Today, it is IPOB. But I say that it is in the interest of IPOB to allow the census. If they talk of referendum, they cannot do it in a vacuum. Referendum is based on population, and IPOB has no population of its own that is recognized by any international body that can conduct referendum. They only rely on the population of Nigeria. So, it is imperative and necessary for the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB members to help in propagating the advocacy on census so that the Southeast will have a successful census. Otherwise, whatever thing they're doing will be a failure, Wabisi said. At a point when I heard about this census stuff and I'm like, is it really the right time to do this? To me, I feel it's not the right time. We are battling a lot in this country. I keep saying it. We are battling a lot. We are coming back from a lot, and we are still going through a lot. We don't need this, if you ask me. Okay, absolute nonsense. After killing the people of Biafrans and burning their houses, chasing them away from the land, now you want to count and know how many remains to see how you can manipulate the referendum. All I know is that no matter what you do at the end, Biafra must come. Well, a lot of people are thinking along those thoughts, which sometimes are not true. They're not true. Britain has already made the North more in number. So whether you count it or not, the number will always favor the North. It is quite unfortunate. Well, we can say that again. That part of the history, I think, is not even hidden at all. Let them go to their own country as they have wished. Don't count them for your own country again. They're not going to leave me. If the federal government refuses to obey court judgment on Nnamdi Kanu, I was going to say this. If the federal government refuses to obey the court judgment on Nnamdi Kanu, then they leave the Southeast behind in their census. We are not with them. Let them exclude us in their project. Exactly. I was going to say, since the federal government have not obeyed the court order, do you understand? Then I don't think that these people will answer them more. Deep down. That was what I was going to say. Okay? That man who makes the comments is an agent who is benefiting from the Nigerian government. He's a saboteur. There is nothing like saboteur here, please. Somebody wants to come and count. It's not a saboteur. Now you work with that, I beg. There is nothing like saboteur here. Make everybody using brain, okay? We don't need it. Our roads are very bad. Go and fix it for it. Exactly. You see my own opinion initially. I said we don't need this particular NPC stuff. We don't need it at all. If you ask me, we have a lot on our hands. We have a lot on our hands, and so we should not be wasting, resources and time on things that, they are not necessarily important. It just be like say money no day for house, and the one way they waste time. They use and go, they waste time. Okay, what is the reason of a census in the southeast region? If they want to grant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the referendum, it has nothing to do with census. Yes, they are doing a census for the whole Nigeria. They're just coming out to say they should not disrupt it in the southeastern region. All right. FG says it is not necessary to the people of Biafra. Allow them to go their separate ways. I will not tell stubborn goat what will happen to his head at the backyard of a rogue. Counting Biafra citizens with Nigeria is like reckoning Ghana with Burkina Faso. Who is doing the counting? Is that not the same corrupt Nigeria? We are running off when Biafra comes. We can count our own senses, okay? Please, how many fish can you catch in a troubled sea? Exactly, good question. There is no way you can achieve your projects when there is no peaceful atmosphere. If I may ask, the census is going to produce good governance. Thank you. They are doing this at a this is wrong timing. This is wrong timing. There is nothing good about Nigerian government, lies, killers, and shameless leaders. Okay? This government is very rational. Talking as if the South is worse than the Northern region. Go and face the Northern region where people are killed, kidnapped, raped, and married off underage students that are being kidnapped. And government will not go after them, but would even release thousands of captured murderers, Boko Haram, bandits, and killer herdsmen, and declare them repented. Hausa and Fulani on jihads. Now let me say this. Me, in my own opinion, if you ask me, I think this population, this counting they want to do now is very, very inconsequential. I've said it before. We have a lot to tackle as a nation, like a whole lot. So why will we now leave a lot that is important? We have insecurity. We have the economy, we have the price inflation, we have the devaluation of the naira. All these issues are there. As in, we need all the resources in the world to solve these problems, but we are not solving them. Obey the Nigerian law by obeying the court to order to free Nnamdi Kanu. I don't think census will be possible while the man is still in detention. All right. Why is the All Progressive Congress government in the haste for census? I don't trust them all. Let the next government do that. Like I said again, if you ask me too, I really don't see the big deal. I don't see the big deal. Let me tell you something, right? You can never stop the federal government not to do what they want to do. Secondly, who are the government? I and you are the government. You can never stop them if they want to do their census right. My own is, I don't think I've given my own 2 piece. I don't think it is necessary. So me, it's not the most important thing to do. We have other things to think about and worry about other than census. We have other things to think and worry about. Of course, we have the insecurity, we have the economy, the devaluation of the naira. As of today, the naira is almost 850 or 900 Nigerians raise up dollars. Census should not be what we are focusing on right now, if you ask me. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next